Okay, so PEMDAS is what you need to know today. Parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, or subtract. You have to remember order of operations. It is super important today if you want to get your stuff right. Okay? So knowing that, here is our example number 1. So we have C minus A times the sum of C and A. If A is 5 and C equals 2, pretty much asking what we need to know. Okay? Okay. So knowing that, we're going to plug in what we know. The big thing you need to remember today, well, we'll talk about it in just a second. So C is 2 minus A is 5, parentheses, C is 2 plus A is 5. So what goes first? Parentheses. So can we simplify what's inside our parentheses? Yeah, what does that give us? Okay, there are no exponents. Do we have any multiplication?
Yes.
Yes, what are we multiplying?
5 times 7.
Negative 5 times 7. What's negative 5 times 7? There's no division, and now addition or subtraction. What's 2 minus 35?
33.
What kind of 33?
Negative 33.
Negative 33. Good job. Okay, so there is how we would do that one. The reason order of operations is super important because a lot of people look at this and want to do 2 minus 5 first. If you do that, you will not get the right answer. Okay? Any questions on that one? Okay. Let's look at this one. So this is A plus C divide D. If A equals negative 3, C equals 4, and D equals 2. So we're going to plug in what we know. Now here is where I wanted to talk about. Okay, if you have multiplication, you're going to want to put it inside parentheses. Okay, if you have a negative, you're going to, that's a V in there, I promise. You're going to want to put it in parentheses. And if you have an exponent, you're going to want to put it inside parentheses, whatever has the exponent. Okay? So knowing that, A plus C divide D, A is negative 3. So that's a negative, we're going to put it in parentheses, plus C is 4, divided by D is 2. Now on this one, technically, we could have done without the parentheses, but that doesn't always happen whenever you have a negative. Any questions with what I've done so far? So we're going to follow PEMDAS. There's no well, there is a parentheses, but we can't simplify what's inside. We don't have any exponents. Do we have any multiplication?
Yes. Oh, no.
No, what do we have? Division. So what is 4 divided by 2? What is our addition?
Negative 1.
Okay. Any questions there? Okay, so last one I'm going to do with y'all, and then you're going to practice, is 2a minus d minus c cubed. Okay, so we have multiplication here, and we also have a cubed, which means I'm going to have some parentheses, and we also have some negatives. So 2 times a, well, a is negative 3, minus d, which is 2, so we don't need parentheses, minus, this is a negative and it's cubed, so we definitely need parentheses. So does anything inside my parentheses simplify? No, they're single numbers, so that doesn't do anything. Do we have exponents? Yes, so you can use your calculator. The parentheses here are super, super important. Negative 2 parentheses to the third power. Okay, you're going to leave them inside the Ziploc bags. I know it's weird. This is so we can spray them and Corona can't get you. So You're going to press enter, and what is it? So now I want you to realize, though, that that means this is negative 8. What is still in front of that? A minus. Okay, so bring down everything still in front. What happens when you have two negatives, two minuses? It becomes a big plus. Okay, so what am I going to do next? There's no exponent. Well, we did the exponent. Do I have multiplication here? Yes. What's 2 times negative 3? Bring down everything I didn't use. Okay, now we have addition and subtraction left, so you can work it left to right. What's negative 6 minus 2? Plus 8 equals what? 0. Is it okay to have 0 as an answer? Yeah, 0 is still a number. Okay? Don't let that throw you off.